Look at that crazy little jellyfish. There's a little jellyfish there. It's one of those ones that's all fluffy and like probably real venomous kind. I'm getting real good bites here, but they're... Oh!
What is happening, guys? We are out on a absolutely gorgeous morning here. I mean, it is flat calm. We are actually on the ocean side of the wall, as you can see in front of you right now, and there is no splashing up against here and all kinds of crazy waves going on here. We are loaded to the gills. We got multiple vessels out here. We got kayaks, we got jet skis, we got multiple boats that are out here along with ourselves, and we are going to try to drop down, try to get some tog, and again, still looking for that ever elusive sheep's head. But Josh has already pulled up a couple oyster crackers, so that's not starting things off well for us. But we got our basically our open rod going out there, way out there with a bunch of fleas. You never know what'll bust out in the middle of the ocean right here. But stick around, guys. We've got baits dropped down. Let's see what we can pull up from the abyss here. Our bait today is frozen fleas. Don't let people fool you in thinking that you had to get fresh fleas all the time. Frozen work very well as well. I think we have a lot of success on frozen fleas, to be honest with you.
I think I firmly will state that frozen fleas work better than fresh.
There you go.
And what happens is the liquids inside the flea freeze, they crystallize. And then when you unthaw them, that liquid comes out. There's more smell being dispersed.
Creating that little slick there to draw those fish in. But I'm gonna get mine down there. Josh is getting bit already. We are in about 15 feet of water right here. I'd say we're maybe about, I don't know, 20 or 30 feet away from the wall right here. But there's definitely structure down below here. But Josh will tell you in a second what he's using, but if you guys are curious as to what we use when we come out here and fishing for tog, I'm sure we said it a bunch of times, but for all you newbies that kind of watch us and you're interested in tog fishing, I've got my BG 4500 by Daiwa right here. That's my reel. I've got, I think it's a 7-foot Harrier by Daiwa. Got 30-pound test Power Pro, I think it is, or Power Line, and then 30-pound test leader with two, I think 1/0 Tautog hooks we use. I can't remember that brand name, and about 1.5 ounces of water. There's not much current going on right now. I think we're in slack at the moment because Josh dropped the sock down off the side and it just went straight down to the bottom. So eventually it's going to change and it'll pick up so we can kind of stay straight parallel to the wall there, because the last time we were coming here, we were pointed the same way, but the wind kept pushing our back end out all the time, and it was making it kind of hard for us to stay planted and have a decent day of fishing. But we got this 9,000 million oyster crackers on the end of the line, which was pretty interesting day, but it is what it is. This is a patience game. It's just kind of like catfishing, guys. You guys wait for the bite to come along. Sometimes it's frequent, sometimes it's not.
You kind of got to build the bite, you know.
That's it.
Get more baits down there, get more baits stolen, more smell in the water. You know, the fish are going to kind of be drawn to the area. Now, we have a lot of competition today. There's a lot of baits in water.
Right. There you go, fish on already.
There's hungry fish around.
All right. Oh, that's a cunner. That's a cunner. They're the same thing, right, bud?
Yep.
Okay.
Cunner, burgal.
So,
get a lot bigger than that.
We get these fish on the end of the line, which is a cunner, aka the burgal. I'm sure Josh will kind of explain this species to you a little bit.
So they're very closely related to the tog. You see they got their little teeth. They're a wrasse, just like a tog. These guys don't get a whole lot bigger than this, maybe twice that max. Supposedly they're good eating, but it's a pretty skinny fillet.
Right. It's a pretty neat species to catch, though.
False tog.
But like I said, the difference is the teeth. You can see those sharp teeth. Oh, Lord Jesus. You can see the sharp teeth right there.
You get him in the right light. You
yeah.
can see some coloration in his gill plate.
Yeah. But look at those little fangs he's got on there. But we'll drop them off to this side right here so we're not catching them again. But he hit the bottom one. But we have a standard high-low rig right here. One is down where the tog are going to be at, and then you have one kind of mid-column right there. Again, tog will hit that as well, but as Josh has told you guys many times, that the sheep's head always look up for their bait, Tautog always look down for their bait, so that's kind of the reason why you got that high-low going on right now, because again, we want that sheep's head on the end of the line. But we'll be happy with anything that bites throughout the day here. Come on.
Oh, that's an oyster cracker right there. You can tell it's an oyster cracker by the way you get a little bite and then nothing. It's just dead weight. It's a decent sized cracker.
Yeah, fish is still on there, guys. Got him out of them rocks. There you go. Oh, that's a big sea bass. Sea bass. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, sea bass are closed until the 9th, so we can't keep this guy. But for Delaware standards, that is a decent sized sea bass right there.
To the wall.
All right. But we're going to go ahead and get this guy a quick measure, and then we'll get him back into the water, of course. But the good thing about these sea bass right here, you don't have to worry about their bladders coming out of their mouth. Yeah, about 11 inches, guys. Again, still a nice looking sea bass, though. Awesome. Yeah, I got stabbed up pretty good by his dorsals there.
Feel my blood.
Oh my gosh, the blood, the blood. Another
massive sea bass.
massive sea bass. Saw the giant one Dan just caught. Look at this monster. I know he's jealous.
Yeah, man. Sweating.
Super jealous of this. Will I put him close to the camera? Does he look bigger?
Why don't you explain to the people what a drift sock is, buddy?
Alright, so spot lock is great. It holds that point in the boat where it's at. The rest of the boat can swing with the wind, with the current, and last time we were out here, that's what we had, is the current and the wind kept blowing the back of the boat towards the wall. And, well, motors and rocks don't mix. So this time what we've done is we've also deployed a drift sock. So what that does is it gets out there, it catches the current, and it pulls the boat in that direction, which means it's not going to pull it in that direction. And so that just catches water, fills up with water, and kind of drags the boat backwards. And but it doesn't, because the front of the boat holds us where we're at. So that's why we have that out there. It gets in the way a little bit, but it's better than hitting the rocks.
One thing I forgot to tell you is we got a bit of good news. I'm sure you saw a couple episodes ago. I mentioned to you that Josh is trying for his captain's license. And Josh, the results are what?
That's getting bit. The results are I've sent my packet in. All the administrative hurdles are passed, and I'm waiting for the packet to be approved and my credential to be sent. Unfortunately, we're in a government shutdown, and so that ain't happening.
That slows that process up. So are you technically considered a captain?
Not until I receive the credential.
Dang it. We can't call him Captain Josh yet, guys. But he's close.
Almost. We're right there. A little nibble, nibble. Fish on. Oh, that's something.
Somebody.
Toggy.
All right, there you go. First tog of the day.
Not going to be long enough, but it's tog.
Awesome.
On the top one. There you go.
Tools right there, buddy.
Yep.
Good job, bud. Nice.
Back he goes. Here you go, I just dropped it right under the camera. Nope, fish on. dancing like a tog.
Oh, yes. All right, Josh has got the hunting hole going on.
Another short tog.
A lot better than the last time.
Yeah, we've only got 2 oyster crackers so far.
Right?
It's unbelievable. Shelf is like right there. Like I set it down and then it fell off immediately. Yep, getting bit. Look at that crazy little jellyfish. There's a little jellyfish there. There's one of those ones that's all fluffy and like probably real venomous kind. I'm getting real good bites here, but they're Togalaga. Togalicious. Still short though. But we're getting toggy with it. Which is, you know, what we came out here to do.
Sure you can see on the camera that's beyond the motor right there. You can see it pretty well, that sock right there. How it's catching that water, like Josh said.
That was a nice hit.
But like I said, the only inconvenience is boy, that a solid hit right there, man.
Oh, that's a
crap. Nice. What do you got there, buddy? Nice.
Oh, I might have to measure that one.
That's close. All right.
Board's behind the seat there. I don't think it's going to be 16. I think it'll be 14 and a half.
There you go, buddy.
Simmer down now.
That's a nice looking tog here. What do we got there, bud?
14.
Bummer.
Yep. But getting closer.
Yep.
And to please my friend Dan, I gotta drop him out there by the camera.
Got to create the fish corn for you guys. Potentially nice chances. Wow, get it.
We have another tog.
He's fat. He ain't long, but he's fat.
He's got the honey hole.
This is surprisingly difficult to get a keeper tog. This one's probably 13 and a half, 14. They got to be 16 to keep. Thanks, pal. I'm the best.
Oyster cracker on there.
Oh, sea bass.
Hey, look, I got. Oh shit! Look at this.
You got my rig?
It's your rig.
What? Josh got my rig back. Nice. Thanks, bud.
This fish is not hooked on my line.
I knew I had a fish on there. That's hilarious.
This fish is not hooked on my line.
All right. I'm the sea bass king still, folks. It's a good thing. At least we got the sinker back. That's the most important part. But can't stay away from the sea bass. It's pretty neat, guys. It's coming into view right there, right in front of you, right in the back side of the motor here. You can look towards the wall, but kind of down. You can see a moon jellyfish. It's kind of sideways, but they're all over us. There's one literally right behind the motor right now. But there's dozens of them around us right now. But they're pretty neat as they pulsate very gently around in these waters. Of course, you don't want to get down on your lines and get stung up. But right there, that's a pretty good view right in front of you. See how they're pulsating? Getting some tiny bites here.
Use up these fillets.
Whoa.
What?
Fish on. Ugh. Damn it. You had me at the rocks. Well, we made our way back to the other side of the wall. This is, again, still the outer wall. We're on the bay side right now. You can see how calm the waters are. And we're going to try our luck on this side. Hopefully I can get a tog on the end of the line. But again, great afternoon so far and morning. I've got plenty of fish on the end of the line. But Josh can't leave out here without making me happy with that good old blackfish bite. So let me get rigged back up again and drop down and see if I can make that happen.
All right, got a nice chunk of soft shell crab on here. I'm gonna pitch out in the distance to hopefully get a drum bite.
That would be awesome. Is somebody out of that boat swimming? Sure.
Yeah.
Got some divers there.
Oh, that one's getting bit.
Got a fish on the crab.
It's not very big. Don't get too excited.
Gonna be a doggy for Bruce. What do we got here?
What do we have? It's seeming very dogfishy.
Yep, that's what it is. Or doggy.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no. Oh, he's still on there. I thought I lost him.
Oh, a tog.
A tog!
A 14-inch tog.
Yay!
Yeah, you did it. Hero of the day. My hero.
I know you're impressed, Josh.
Dog catching prowess.
There we go. We got one. Off she goes. We're heading back in here. Josh did a fabulous job. Of course, he slays it as always. Got a whole bunch of tog on the end of the line. We got some sea bass, really nice chunky sea bass. We got some burgal, and of course the blowtoad on the end of the line. But we're so happy to get the boat back up on to the water right here. Again, he had that little gear issue in the steering column right there, but he slapped in a brand new one and it worked out perfectly. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode. If you did, give us a thumbs up. We hope you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and we informed of all of our future episodes. Share our video. I'm hoping you guys had a great day, and we can't wait to see you on the next episode.